Cry. When it's sad. Hiss when somebody's really mean and cruel. And clap when something is It's really a fun way to experience theater, and it's the way that William himself would want you to experience our theater. A few notes. I would love for you to silence all of your electronic devices if you haven't already done so, and pay attention to the exits where you came in. Those will be our emergency exits in case there's a bear attack. Beware. And without further ado, I proudly present our amazing cast in Shakespeare's A Winter's Tale.
What do y'all
services on foot. You shall see, as I have said, great differences betwixt our Bohemia and Sicilia.
I think this coming summer, the King of Sicilia means to pay Bohemia the visitation he justly owes him. Sicilia cannot show himself overkind to Bohemia. They were trained together in the youth, and there rooted betwixt them then such an affection which cannot choose but branch now.
I think there is not in the world either malice or matter to alter it. You have unspeakable comfort for your young Prince Malus.
I very well agree with you in the hopes of him. It is a gallant child, one who physics the subject, makes old hearts fresh. They who went on crutches ere he was born desire yet their lives to see him a man.
Would they else be content to die?
Yes, if they had no other reason why they should desire to live.
If the king had no son, would he desire to live on crutches till he had one?
9 changes of the watery star have been the shepherd's note since we left off-road. Yet standing in rich place I multiply. With one, we thank you. Many thousands more that go before us.
Stay your thanks a while, and pay them when you part.
Sir, that is tomorrow. I am questioned by my fears of what may chance or breed upon our absence.
1/7 night longer?
Very soon. Tomorrow.
Tongue-tied, our queen? Speak you.
To tell he longs to see his son more strong. But let him say so then, and let him go. Yet of your royal presence, I'll adventure the borrow of a week. You'll stay?
No, madam.
Nay, but you will?
I may not. Verily.
Verily, you shall not go. A lady's verily is as potent as a lord's. Will you go yet? Force me to keep you as a prisoner, not like a guest. How say you, my prisoner or my guest? By your dread verily, one of them you shall be.
Your guest, then, madam. To be your prisoner should import offending, which is for me less easy to commit than you to punish.
Not your jailer, then, but your kind hostess. Come, I'll question you of my lord's tricks and yours when you were boys. You were pretty lordlings then.
We were, fair queen, 2 lads that thought there was no more behind, but such a day tomorrow as today, and to be boy eternal.
Was not my lord the verier wag of the two?
Too hot, too hot. To mingle friendships far as mingling bloods. I have tremor cordis on me. My heart dances, but not for joy, not joy.
What means Cecilia?
He something seems unsettled.
How, my lord? What cheer? How is't with you, best brother?
You look as if you held a brow of much distraction. Are you moved, my lord?
To your own bents dispose you. Be you found, be you beneath the sky. I am angling now, though you perceive me not, how I give along. Go to, go to.
What? Camilla there? Aye, my good lord?
Camilla, this good sir will yet stay longer.
You have much ado to make his anchor hold.
But how did he come to stay?
Camilla, at the entreaties of the queen.
Ay, but why?
To satisfy your highness and the entreaties of her good mistress.
Satisfy? Satisfy the entreaties of your mistress? Have you not seen Camilla? My wife is slippery, and if thou wilt confess, or else be impudently negative.
I will not be a stand-by to your sovereign mistress clouded so. You never spoke it to become you less than this. Good my lord, be cured of this disease opinion, and betimes, for 'tis most dangerous.
Say it be, 'tis true.
No, no, my lord.
It is, you lie, and now, I command thee, be
miserable lady. But for me, what case stand I in? I must be the poisoner of the good Polixenes, and my grounds to do it, obedience to a master, one who, in rebellion to himself, will have all these things that are his so too. Let villainy itself forswear it, I must forsake the court. Happy star I reign now. Here comes Bohemia.
This is strange. Methinks my favor here begins to war. Not speak. Good day, Camillo.
Hail, most royal sir.
What is the news in the court?
None rare, my lord.
The king hath on him such a countenance, as he had lost some province and a region. I beseech you, if you know aught which does behove my knowledge, therefore to be informed, imprison it not in ignorant concealment.
Sir, I shall tell you. Since I am charged in honor, and by him I think honorable, I am appointed him to murder you.
Oh, by whom, Camillo?
By the king.
For what?
He thinks, nay, with utmost certainty he swears, as he had seen it, or been an instrument to vice you to it, that he touched his queen forbiddenly.
How should this grow?
I know not, but I think 'tis safer to avoid what's grown than to question how 'tis born.
I do believe thee. I saw his heart in his face. Give me thy hand. Come, Camillo. I will respect thee as a father if thou bearest my life all hence.
I must command the keys of all the posterns. Come, sir, to take the urgent hour. Away!
How, my gracious lord? Shall I be your playfellow?
No, I'll not have you.
Why, my sweet lord?
You'll kiss me cold, speak to me as if I were a baby.
What wisdom stirs amongst you? Come, sir, now I am for you again. Pray you, sit by us and tell us a tale.
Merry or sad shall it be?
As merry as you will.
The sad tale's best for winter. I have one of those sprites and goblins.
Let's have that one, good sir. Come on, sit down. Come on and do your best to try to frighten me with your sprites. You're powerful at it.
It was a man.
Nay, come, sit down.
Don't escape, shall I?
Come on then, and give it to me in my ear.
Was he met here? Is train? Camilla with him?
Behind the times I met them. Never saw I men scour so on their way. I eyed them even to their ships.
How blessed I am I just censure, for it is my true opinion there is a plot against my life, my crown. All is true that is mistrusted. Give me the boy. Bear the boy hence. He shall not come back here. Away with him. You, my lords, look on her. Mark her well. She's an adulteress.
No, by my life, you did mistake.
No, if I'm mistaken, if those foundations which I've built upon, the sinner is not big enough to bear a schoolboy's talk. Away with her. Prison. Shall I be her?
This action I now go on is for my better grace. Adieu, my lord. I never wish to see you sorry. Now I trust I shall.
Go, do your bidding, hence.
Beseech your highness, call the queen again.
Be certain what you do, sir, lest your justice provides, in which three great ones, yourself, your queen, your son.
For her, my lord, I dare my leather gown and will do it, sir. Please you accept it, that the queen is spotless in the eyes of heaven, and to you, I mean, in which you accuse her.
If it proves she's otherwise, I'll keep my stables where I lodge my wife. It is for you we speak, not for ourselves. You are abused, and by some patron that will be damned for it. But I knew the villain.
Cease! No more! You smell this business with the scent as cold as a dead man's nose. But I do see it and feel it.
If it be so, we need no grave to bury honesty. There's not a grain to face the sweep of the whole dungy earth.
What? Lack I credit?
I'd rather you lack than I, my lord. Upon this ground, and more it would content me, have her honor true than your suspicion. Be blamed for it how you might.
Why? What need we commune with you for this? But rather follow our forceful instigation? But I have dispatched in post to sacred Delphos, to Apollo's temple, Cleomenes and Dion, whom you all know of stuff sufficiency. Now we'll bring all from the oracle, whose spiritual counsel head shall stop or spur. Have I done well?
Well done, my lord.
lady, no court in York is too good for thee. Dost thou then in prison? Now, good sir, you know me, do you not?
For a worthy lady and one whom much I honor.
Pray then, conduct me to the queen.
I may not, madam. To the contrary, I have express commandment.
Here's it due, to love of honesty and honor from the access of gentle visitors. Is it lawful, pray you, to see her women? Any of them? No. A million?
So please you, madam, I shall bring Amelia forth.
I pray now call her.
And madam, I must be present at your conference.
Be it so, prithee. Here's such due to make no stains things past his coloring. Dear gentlewoman, how fares our gracious lady?
As well as one so great and so forlorn as her. On her frights and griefs, which never turned her late and born great. She's something before her time to live. A boy, a daughter, a goodly babe. Lusty and light to live. The queen proceeds but accomplishment, it says, my poor prisoner, I'm as innocent as you.
I dare be sworn. These dangerous, unsafe things of the king? Beshrew them. He must be told on it. And he shall. The office becomes woman best. I'll take it upon me. Pray you, Amelia, commit my best obedience to the queen. If she dares trust me with her little babe, I'll show it to the king, and undertake to be her advocate if roused. We do not know how he may soften at the sight of the child. The silence often of pure innocence persuades in speaking false.
Most worthy man, your honor and goodness is so evident that your free undertaking cannot miss a rival. There is no lady living so meet for this greater. Please, this is the next room. I'll presently acquaint you with the most noble offers.
Madam, if it please the queen to send the babe, I know not what I shall return passive, having no warrant.
You need not fear it, sir. The child was prisoner to the womb. It is by law and process of great vigilance, freed and enfranchised. Not a party to the anger of the king, nor guilty of, if any be, the trespasses of the queen.
I do believe it.
Not to fear, I will stand betwixt you and danger.
Madame, we have not slept tonight. No, should come to him.
Fear you this tyrannous passion more lass than the queen's life? Yet I do come with words medicinal as true, honest as either, to purge me of that tumor. Precious one.
Lie you now, you hear. When she'll take the rein, I let her run. But she'll not stop.
Good my liege, I come, and I beseech you hear me, who profess myself your loyal servant, your counsel, your most obedient physician, yet that dares to appear so uncomfortable evils, than such as most seem yours. I say I come from your good queen.
Good queen,
Good queen, I say, good queen.
force her hands.
On mine own accord I'll off, but first I'll do mine errand. The good queen, for she is good, hath brought you forth a daughter. Here it is, and commends it to your blessing.
Traitors, will you not push her out? Thou dotard, thou art woman tired, understood by thy dame Partlet here. Take it up, I say. Give it to thy crone.
Forever and venerable be thy hands, if thou takest up the princess by that forced basis which he has put upon it.
He fears his wife.
So I will. Then 'twere past all doubt you call your children yours.
A nest of traitors.
I am none by this good light.
Nor I, nor any that's here but one, and that's himself. For he the sacred honor of himself, his queens, his hopeful sons, his babes, betrays his slander.
This brat is none of mine. It is the issue of Polixenes.
It is yours, although the prince be little, the whole matter and property of the father. I knows and it.
I'll have thee burnt.
I care not. It is the heretic that makes the fire, not she who burns in it. With this most cruel usage of your queen, not able to produce more accusation than your unweakened fancy. Something savors of tyranny.
On your allegiance, out of the chamber with her.
I pray you do not push me out. I'll be gone. But look to your babe, my lord. 'Tis yours. So farewell. We are gone.
we enjoin thee, as thou art liege man to us, that thou carry this female child hence, and that thou bear it to some remote and desert place, quite out of our dominions, and there thou leave it.
I swear to do this, though I'll press it down. Have on us.
Please, Your Highness, post the message sent to the oracle. I come in our sense. Cleomenes and Dion, being well arrived from Delphos, are both landed hasting to the court.
The climate's delicate, the air most sweet. Fertile the isle, the temple much surpassing the common praise it bears.
I shall report, for it does caught me the celestial habits. Methinks I should turn in the reverence of the grave wearers. Oh, the sacrifice! How ceremoniously solemn and ugly. Beside the offering,
But of all, the burst and the ear-deafening voice of the oracle, kin to Jove's thunder, so surprised my sense that I was nothing.
if the event of the journey prove successful to the queen, albeit so, it hath been to us so rare, pleasant, speedy. The time is worth the use on it.
Great Apollo, turn all to the best. These proclamations, so forcing faults upon Hermione, I little like.
The violent carnage of it will clear or end the business. When the oracle, thus by Apollo's great divine, sealed up, shall the contents be discovered something rare. Even then will rush to knowledge, and gracious be the issue. It is His Highness's pleasure that the Queen appear in person here in court. Silence!
Read the indictment.
Hermione, Queen to the worthy Leontes, King of Sicilia, thou art here accused and arraigned of high treason, in committing adultery with Polixenes, King of Bohemia, and conspiring with Camillo to take away the life of our sovereign lord, the king, thy royal husband.
Since what I am to say must be but that which contradicts my accusation, it shall scarce move me to say not guilty. Mine integrity, being counted falsehood, shall, as I express it, be so received. But thus, if powers divine behold our human actions as they do, I doubt not then, but innocence shall make false accusation blush, and tyranny tremble at patience. Your honors all, I do refer me to the oracle. Apollo be my judge.
Is this your request and is altogether just? Therefore bring forth, and Apollo's name is oracle.
You here shall swear upon this sword of justice, that you, Cleomenes and Dion, have been both at Delphos, and from thence have brought this sealed-up oracle by the hand delivered of great Apollo's priest. And since then you have not dared to break the holy seal, nor read the secrets in it.
All this we swear.
Break up the seals and read.
Hermione is chaste, Polixenes blameless, Camillo a true subject, Leontes a jealous tyrant, and his innocent babe truly begotten. And the king shall live without an heir, if that which is lost be not found.
Now blessed be the great Apollo.
Praise.
Hast thou heard truth?
Aye, my lord, even so is it a spear set down.
There is no truth at all in the oracle. The session shall proceed. This is mere falsehood.
My lord, the king!
What is the business?
Oh, sir, we shall be hated to report it. The prince, your son, bear conceited for fear of the queen's feet, is gone,
How gone?
is dead.
Apollo's angry. The heavens themselves do strike at my injustice. How now then?
This news is mortal to the queen. Look down and see what Ted is doing.
Her heart is but o'erchanged. She will recover. Beseech you tenderly apply to her some remedies for life. Apollo, pardon my great profaneness against thine oracle. I'll reconcile me to Polixenes, new woo my queen. Recall the good Camillo, whom I proclaim a man of truth, of mercy. Oh, how he glisters through my rust. How his piety does my deeds make the blacker.
Whoa, the wild cut my laces, my heart crackling and break too.
What is this, good lady?
What steady torments hast thou for me, tyrant? The queen, the sweetest, dearest creature is dead.
The higher powers forbid.
And say she instead, I'll swear it. Therefore betake thee to nothing but despair. 1,000 knees, 10,000 mills together, naked fastened upon a barren mountain. And still winter, and storm perpetual. None of the gods to look that way thou wert.
Go, hun, go on. Thou canst not speak too much. I deserve all tongues to talk their bitterest.
Say no more. How the business goes, you may have fault in the boldness of your speech.
I am sorry for it. All faults I make when I shall come to know them, I do repent. Alas, he is touched to noble heart. What's gone and what's past helps to be past free. Do not receive affliction at my petition. I beseech you, rather let me be punished. I have minded you of what you should forget.
Thou didst speak but well. When most of truth I receive better than be pitied by thee. Pray thee, bring me to the dead bodies of my queen and son. One grave shall be for both. Upon them shall the cause of their death appear, unto our shame perpetual. Once a day, I'll visit the chapel where they lie, and tears shed there shall be my recreation. Come, lead me unto these sorrows.
Thou art perfect. Then our ship hath touched upon the deserts of Bohemia.
Aye, my lord, in fear. We have landed in ill times. The skies look grimly in 13-person clusters. On my conscience, the evidence was that we haven't had our angry and frown upon us.
The sacred wills be done. Go, get bold. Look to thy bar. I'll not be long before I call upon thee.
Make your best haste and go not too far. Aye, the land is like to be loud weather. Besides, this place is famous for its creatures who prey to speak upon us.
Go thou way. I'll follow instantly.
I am glad in heart to be servant of this business.
Come, poor babe. Thy mother appeared to me last night. Did this break from her? Good Antigonus, since fate against thy better disposition hath made thy person for the thrower out of thine poor babe according to thine oath. Places remote enough are in Bohemia. There weep and leave it crying, and the babe is counted lost forever. Perdita. I prithee call it for this ungentle business put on thee by my lord. Thou ne'er shalt see thy wife bleed no more. Frightened much, I did in time collect myself and thought, this was so, and no slumber. Blossom, speed thee well. There thy character, there these, which may, if fortune please, breed thee pretty, and still rest thine. The storm begins. Poor wretch, weep I cannot, but my heart bleeds, and most accursed mine, to be by oath enjoined into this. Farewell.
The noble Antigonus, pursued
To me, or my swift passage ne'er I slide, or 16 years, and leave the growth untrod. Your patience, this allowing, I turn my glass, and give my scene such growth as you had slept between. Leotis leaving, the effects of his fond jealousies so grieving, that he shut himself up. Imagine me, gentle specters, that I now may be, in fair Bohemia, and remember well, I mentioned the son of the king, named Florizel.
I pray thee, good Camillo, be no more importunate. 'Tis a sickness denying thee anything, a death to grant this.
It is 15 years since I saw my country, and though I have for the most part been aired abroad, I desire to lay my bones there. And besides, the penitent king, my master, has sent for me, to whose feeling sorrows I may be some allay.
As thou lovest me, Camillo, wipe not out the rest of thy services by leaving me now. The need I have of thee, thine own goodness hath made. Better not to have had thee, than thus to want thee. Say to me, when sawest thou the Prince Florizel, my son? Kings are no less unhappy, their issue not being gracious. Then they are losing them when they have approved their virtues.
It is 3 days since I saw the prince, and what his happier affairs may be are to me unknown. I have missingly noted that he has of late been much retired from court.
I have considered so much, Camillo, and with some care. So far that I have eyes under my service, which look upon his rudeness, from whom I have this intelligence, that he is seldom from the house of a most homely shepherd. A man, they say, that from very nothing, and beyond the imagination of his neighbors, is grown into an unspeakable estate.
I too, sir, have heard of such a man who hath the daughter of most fair note, the report of which has extended much farther than we could not to begin from such a cottage.
That's likewise part of my intelligence, but I fear the angle that plucks our son thither. Thou shalt accompany us to the place, where we will, not appearing what we are, have some question with the shepherd, for whose simplicity I think it not uneasy to get the cause of our son's result thither. Prithee, be my present partner in this business, and lay aside the thoughts of Cecilia.
I willingly obey your command.
My best Camilla, we must disguise ourselves.
When Daffodil began to hear what hay the doxy over the hill, why then comes in the sweet of the year, where the red blood raises winter's pale. My father named me Autolycus, and being as I am, lived under Mercury, and likewise a snap-rub of unconsidered trifles. My revenue is a silly cheat. A prize, a prize!
Let me see. Every weapon, whether Todd's, every Todd yields a pound and odd shilling, 1,500 shorn. What comes the wool to?
Just bring home. Cock is mine.
Ah, I cannot do it without compters. Let me see. What am I to buy for ours?
Sheep, shearing beast.
3 pounds of sugar, 5 pounds of currants, rice. What will this sister of mine do with rice?
That ever I was born!
In the name of me.
Help me! Suffer off these rags, and then death!
Yeah, thou hast need of more rags to lay on thee, rather than have these off.
Sir, the low surface of thou offends me more than the stripes I have received, which and mighty ones had millions. Oh!
Yes, poor man. A million of a beating may come to a great matter.
I am robbed, sir, and beaten. My money and apparel taken from me, and these detestable things put on me.
Lend me thy hand. I'll help thee. Stop. Lend me thy hand.
Softly, good sir. Tenderly.
Whack. Poor soul.
Oh, good sir. I fear, sir, my shoulder blade is out.
How now? Canst stand?
You have done me a charitable office.
Oh, this lacking money. I have a little money for thee.
No, good sweet face, sir. No, sweet sir. Let's go. There I shall have money. Anything I want. Offer me no money, I pray you that. Kills my heart.
What manner of fellow was he that robbed you?
A fellow, sir? I knew him once. Sir, the prince. I know not for which virtues it was, but he was certainly whipped out of the court.
His vices, you would say. There's no virtue whipped out of the court. They cherish it to make it stay there, and it will no more but abide.
But I should say, sir, over many saving professions, he's a lonely rogue. Some call him Autolycus.
Out upon him! Pray for my life, pray! He haunts wakes, fairs, and bear meetings.
Very true, sir. That's the man who put me into this apparel.
Not at once. Why, if you had but looked big and spit at him, he would have run.
I press you, sir. I am no fighter. I am false of heart in that way. And that you knew how Morton.
How do you now?
Sweet sir, much better than I was. I can even stand and walk. And even take my leave of you. And be soft and poor as my kinsmen.
Shall I bring thee on thy way?
No, but no, sweet sir.
Then, fare thee well. I must go to my spices for our sheep shearing.
Very well, sweet sir. Oh, your purse. It's not hot enough to purchase your spice. I'll be at your sheep shearing too. If I make not this sheep bring out another, 10 shears true sheep. Let me begin rolled, and my name put in the book of virtue. Jog on the foot, and when merrily hence the style, the merry heart goes all the day. You're sanitizing up my life.
These your unusual weeds to each part of you do give a life. No shepherdess, but Flora appearing in April's front. This your sheep shearing is as a meeting of the petty gods, and you the queen aunt.
Sir, my gracious lord, your high self you've obscured the swain's wearing. Me, poor lowly maid, both goddess-like pranked up. I should blush to see you so attired. Swoon, I think, to show myself a glass.
I bless the time my good falcon made her flight across thy father's ground.
Now choke before need cause. To me the difference forges dread. Your greatness hath not been used to fear. Even now I tremble to think your father, by some accident, should pass this way as you did. Oh, the fates, how would he look to see his work, so noble, vilely bound up? What would he say? Or how should I, in these my borrowed flaunts, behold the sternness of his presence?
Apprehends nothing but jollity.
But, sir, your resolution cannot hold when 'tis opposed, as it must be, by the power of the king.
Thou dearest Perdita, with these forced thoughts I prithee, darken not the mirth of the feast, or I'll be thine, my fair, or not my father's. For I cannot be mine own, nor anything to any, if I be not thine. To this I am most constant, though destiny say no. Your guests are coming. Lift up your countenance as it were the day of celebration of that nuptial which we two have sworn shall come.
Oh, Lady Fortune, stand you auspicious.
Fie, and my old wife will perform this day. She's both handler, butler, cook, both dame and servant, welcomed all, and served all. What a tired.
Right. But these unknown friends is welcome. There's a way to make us better friends more.
Sir, welcome. It is my father's will that I should take on me the hostessship of the day. You're welcome, sir. Give me those flowers there, Dorcas. Reverend sirs, for you there's rosemary and rue. These keep seeming and savor all winter long. Grace and remembrance be to you both, and welcome to our shearing.
Shepherdess, a fair one are you. Well, you fit our ages with flowers of winter.
I would leave grazing were I at her flock. I would only live by gazing.
How, alas, you'd be so lean the blast of January would close your I would I had some flowers in the spring that might become your time of day. Daffodils that come before the swallow dares and take the winds of March to beauty. Come, take your flowers.
What you do still better is what is done. When you speak, sweet, I'd have you do it ever.
Oh, Dorcles, your praises are too large.
But come, our dance, I pray, your hands, my Perdita.
This is the prettiest low-born lass that ever ran on the green sword. Nothing she does or seems but strikes as something greater than herself. Too noble for this place.
He tells her something that makes her blood look out. Good sooth, she is the queen of curds and cream.
Come on, strike up. Awesome, now is good time. Not a word. We stand upon our manners. Come, strike up.
Pray you, good shepherd, what fair swain is this, which dances with your daughter?
They call him Dork, and boasts himself to our lowly feet. But I have it upon his own report, and I believe it. He looks like Sue. He says he loves my daughter, and I think so. But I his way to stand is for my daughter died. And to be plain, I do not think there's half a kiss to choose above none of this.
She dances feebly.
So she does anything. Daughter reported that she was silent.
Oh, master, you did but hear the peddler at the door. You would never dance again after tabor and pipe. No, the bagpipe could not move you. He sings several tunes faster than you'll tell money. He utters them as he had eaten ballads, and old men's ears grew to his tunes.
He could never come better. I love a ballad, but even too well. If it be a doleful matter, merrily set down, or a very pleasant thing indeed, and sung lamentably.
He has songs for men of all sizes. No milliner can sew fit his customers with gloves. He has the prettiest love songs for maids.
This is a brave fellow.
Believe me, thou talkest of an admirable, conceited fellow. Has he any unbraided wares?
He hath ribbons of all colors in the rainbow. Inkles, caddisses, cambrics, lawns. Why, he sings them over as there were gods or goddesses. You would think the smock were she angels. He so chanced to the sleeve hand, and the word about the square on him.
Bring him in! And let him approach, singing. Forewarn him that he used no scurrilous words in his tunes. You have these peddlers that have more in them than you think, sister. Aye, good brother, or go about think.
Love this, we has them as roses. Bugle bracelet, not as ever. Perfect born ladies' chamber. Come by, lady, come by, come by. Come by, lad, row. Where lads cry, come by.
If I were not
enthralled as I am, it will also be the bondage of certain ribbons and gloves.
I once promised them against the feast, but they've come not too late now.
He has promised you more than that within life.
Are there no manners left among maids? Whatever your taste. And not a word more.
I have done. Have you promised me unspotted legs and a pair of suit gloves?
Have I not told thee I was cozened by the way and lost all my money?
Very true, sir. For they were cozeners abroad. Therefore, it owes them to be buried.
Fear not thou, man. Thou shalt lose nothing here.
I hope so, sir. For I have about me many parcels of charge.
What hast here? Ballads?
Pray now, buy some. I love a ballad print. I like but at least sure they are true.
Here's one to a very doleful tune about a usurer's wife and how she longed to eat iris heads and toads carbonated.
Is it true, think you?
Very true, and what of so?
Bless me for marrying a usurer. Pray you now, buy it.
Prithee, lay it by, and let's first see more ballads. We'll buy the other things anon.
Here's another ballad about a fish that appeared on the coast 4 of April, 40,000 fathoms above water, and sung this ballad against the hard hearts of maidens. The ballad is very pitiful, and that's true.
Is it true too?
Why, justice's hands at it, and more witnesses than my pack can hold.
Prithee, lay it by too. Another.
Here's another ballad. It is a merry ballad, but a very pretty one.
Let's have some merry ones.
We'll have this song out anon by ourselves. My father and the gentlemen are in sad talk, and will not trouble them. Bring away thy pack after me. Wenches, I'll buy for you both. Henry, what's out the first choice? Follow me, girls.
And you shall pay well for. Come to the peddler. Find me the meddler that does a bold man's wear.
How now, fair shepherd? Your heart is full of something that does take your mind from feasting. Sooth, when I was young and hand in love as you do, I was wont to load my sheep with knacks. I would have ransacked the peddler's silken treasury and poured it to her acceptance. You have let him go, and nothing marred with him.
Old sir, I know she prizes not such trifles as these are. The gifts she looks for me are packed and locked up in my heart, which I have given already, but not delivered.
But to your protestation, let me hear what you profess.
Do and be witness to it.
And this my neighbor too?
And he, and more than he, the earth, the heavens, and all, that, were I crowned the most imperial monarch, had force and knowledge more than was ever man's, I would not prize it without her love. For her employ them all, commend them and condemn them to her service, or to their own perdition.
Fairly offered.
This shows a sound affection.
But, Doctor, save the life to him.
I cannot speak so well, nothing so well. No, for me better. By the pattern of my own thoughts, I cut out the purity of his.
Take heaven, a bargain, and friends unknown shall bear witness to it. I give my daughter to him, and will make her portion equal to his.
Oh, well, this must be I, the virtue of your daughter.
Come your hand, and I'll remove.
Soft swain, a while, beseech you, have you a father?
I have, but what of him?
Knows he of this?
Neither does nor shall.
Methinks a father is at the nuptial of his son, a guest that best becomes the table. Pray you once more, is your father not grown incapable of reasonable affairs? Is he not stupid with age in altering rooms? Can he speak here?
No, he has his health, and ampler strength indeed than most of his age.
By my white beard, you offered him. If this be so, a wrong, something unfilial, reason, my son, should choose himself a wife. But as good reason, the father, all whose joy is nothing else but fair posterity, should hold some counsel in such a business.
I yield all this, but for some other reasons, my grave sir, which 'tis not fit you know. I not acquaint my father with this business.
Let him know it.
He shall not.
Prithee, let him.
No, he must not.
Let him.
You shall not need to grieve that moment.
Come, he must not. Mark our contract.
Mark your divorce, young sir, whom son I dare not call. Thou art too base to be acknowledged, thou a scepter's heir. Let us effect this by a sheep's hook. Thou old traitor, I'm sorry that by hanging thee, I can but shorten thy life by 1 week.
Oh my lord!
Thou hast life to be scratched with briars, and made more holy than thy state. Believe, fond boy, we'll bar thee from secession, not hold thee of our blood, no, not our kin.
Even here undone. I was not much of fear. Once or twice I was about to speak and tell him plainly. The self-same sun that shines upon his court hides not its visage from our collar, or looks on alike. Please you, sir, be gone. I told you what would come of this. Beseech you of your own state, take care. This dream of mine, he now awake, I'll queen it no inch further, but milk my ewes and weep.
Why, how now, father? Speak, yet thou diest.
I cannot speak, nor think, nor dare to know that which I know, sir. You have undone a man, both your three. That thought was brave and quite yea. To die upon the bed my father died, lie close by his honest bones. But now some hangman must fill my shroud, and then more no priest shall us dust. Undone, undone. If I'm not dying in this hour, I will live to die when I desire.
Why look you so upon me? I am but sorry, not afeard, delayed, but nothing altered. What I was, I am.
Gracious my lord, you know your father's temper. At this time, you will allow no speech, which I do guess you do not propose to him. You will not bear your side as yet, I fear.
From my succession, wipe me, father. I am heir to my affection. I am desperate.
He's irremovable, be advised.
I am.
This is desperate, sir.
So call it, but it does fulfill my vow. I needs must think it honestly. Camillo, not for Bohemia, nor the pomp that may there be gleaned, will I break my oath to this, my fair beloved. Therefore, I pray you, as you have ever been my father's honored friend, when he shall miss me, as, in faith, I mean not to see him anymore. Cast your good counsels upon his passion. Let myself and fortune tug for the time to come. This you may know, and so deliver. I am put to sea with her whom here I cannot hold on shore. Hark, Perdita.
He's irremovable, resolved for flight. Now were I happy if his going I can frame to serve my turn. Save him from danger, do him love and honor. Purchase the sight again, dear Cecilia, that unhappy king, my master, whom I so much thirst to see.
Now, good Camillo, I am so fraught with curious business that I leave out ceremony.
Sir, you have heard of my poor services. I, the love that I have borne your father.
Very nobly have you deserved. It is my father's music to speak of your deeds.
Well, my lord, if you may please think that I love the king, and through him what's nearest him, which is your gracious self, embrace from my direction, if your ponderous and stellar project may suffer alteration. On my honor, I'll point you to where you'll have such receiving, as shall become your highness, where you may marry her, and in my best endeavors, in your absence, your discontented fathers strive to qualify, and bring up to liking.
How, Camillo, may this almost a miracle be done, that I may call thee something more than man, and after that, trust to thee?
Have you thought of a place whereto you'll go?
Not any yet.
Then listen to me. This follows. If you do not change your purpose, but undergo this flight, make for Sicilia, and there present yourself and your fair princess. For so, I see, she must be for Leontes. Methinks I see Leontes opening his free arms and weeping his welcomes forward. Ask thee, the son, forgiveness. Ask for I, the father's person.
Worthy Camillo, what color for my visitation shall I hold up before him?
Sent by the king, your father, to greet him and give him comforts. Sir, the manner of your bearings towards him, with what you ask from your father shall deliver. Things known betwixt us three, I'll write you down, the which shall point you forth in every sitting what you must say, that he shall not perceive, but that you have your father's bosom, and speak his very heart.
I am bound to you. There is some sap in this.
A course more promising than a wild dedication to ourselves, to unpathed shores, undreamed waters, most certain to miseries enough.
But oh, the thorns we stand upon. Camillo, preserver of my father, now of me.
Nay, but the letters, so soon as we arrive, shall clear all doubt.
And those who procure from Leontes
shall satisfy your father.
Oh, happy be you, and all that you speak shows fair.
What a fool honesty is, and trust his sworn brother, a very simple gentleman. I have sold all my trumpery, not a Ruban, counterfeit stealth, pomander of rote, to keep my back fasting, faith wrong, who should buy first? So my trinkets were hallowed and brought a benediction to the buyer, and my clown, who was not but something to be a reasonable gentleman, who was so in love with the one you saw, he would not stir his petticoats until he had both two and words. So drew the rest of the herd to me, and all their other senses, stuck dumb in ears, and in this time of lethargy, I pecked and cut most of the festival persons. Ha! And had not the old man, Flynn, was a hoopla about his dog and king's son, I would not have left the person alive in the whole army.
Whom have we here? We'll make an instrument of this, amid nothing make a mistake.
Why, you don't heard me now, why? Hang me!
Why, how now, good fellow? Why shakest thou so? Fear not, man. Here's no harm intended to thee.
I'm a poor fellow, sir.
Why, be so still. Here's nobody can steal that from thee. And why, the appearance of your poverty, we must make an exchange. Therefore, this case thee instantly. Thou must think there's a necessity in it, and change garments with this gentleman. Though the pennyworth on his side may be the worst, he'll hold thee. There's some.
I'm a poor fellow, sir. But I know ye well enough.
Unbuckle, unbuckle. Fortunate mistress, let my prophecy come home to you. You must retire yourself into some covert. Take your sweetheart's hat and pluck it over your brow, muffle your face, dismantle ye, and, as you can, disliking your own seeming, so that you may, for I do fear eyes over you, get to shipboard undescribed.
I see the plague so lies that I must fare part.
No remedy. What have you done there?
Should I now meet my father? He's not called me son.
Nay, you shall have no hat. Come, lady, come. Farewell, my good sir.
Adieu, sir.
What I do next shall be to tell the king of this escape, and whither they are bound. For my hope is that I shall so prevail, and in Kingston there, in whose company I shall review Cecilia, for whose sight I have a woman's longing.
Stand business. Prince himself is about a piece of iniquity. sailing away, father. My father could have honestly to acquaint the king's law. I will not do it. I hold it more than 8 weeks to conceal it. Whereupon I constant to my profession. Besides, there is more match for a hot bread.
See what a man you are now. There's no other way but to tell the king she's a changeling, and none of your flesh and blood.
Nay, but hear me.
Nay, but hear me.
Go on.
She being none of your flesh and blood has not offended the king, and so your flesh and blood is not to be punished by him. Show him those things you found about her, those secret things, all what she has with her. This being done, let the law go whistle, I warrant you.
I will tell the king all. Yet, another sentence brings food. Whom I may say is no honest man, neither to his father nor to me, to go back and make me the king's brother-in-law.
Indeed. Brother-in-law was the furthest off you could have been to him. And then your blood had been the dearer by I know not how much an ounce.
Very wisely, puppy.
Let us see. There is that in the startle that will make a distraction for you.
I know not what impediment this may be to the flight of my master.
Pray heartily he be at palace.
Although I'm not naturally honest. By chance, let me pocket my header's excrement. How now, rustics? Whither are you bound?
This is for the palace. I want your worship.
You're about that. What? Dude, the condition of that bottle, your names, your ages, of what's having reading, or anything that's fitting to be known. Discover.
We are but plain fellows, sir.
A lot. You are rough and hairy. No lot. It's none but tradesmen, and y'all make him as soldiers alive.
Your worship had like to have given us one, if you had not taken yourself with the manner.
Are you a courtier and like you, sir?
Who isn't like me or dead? I am a courtier. Seest thou not? The air the court in these foldings hath not a gate in it. The measure of the court. Dost thou know not receive the court odor? I am a courtier. Come, up here, and one has to either push on or plug back thy business there. Whereupon I command thee to open thy affair.
My business, sir, is to the king.
What advocate hast thou with him?
I know not, and like you.
Advocate's the court word for a pheasant. Say you have none.
I know if I say cock, nor
Oh, thus we are. We are not civil men. However, nature could have made me a seaside. Therefore, I'll not stay.
This cannot be but a great courtier.
His garments are rich, but he wears them not handsomely.
He seems to be more noble, being fantastical. A great man, Lord. No, picking one's teeth.
Before that, what's in the bottom? Before that box?
Sir, there lies certain secrets in this farther box that none of us know but the king, and which you will know within this hour if I come to speech of him.
Hey, thou hast lost thy neighbor.
Why, sir?
The king is not at the palace. He has gone abroad a new ship to purge melancholy and answer. For if thou is capable of being serious, thou must know the king is full of grief.
So it said, sir, about his son that should have raised the shepherd's daughter.
If that shepherd be not down and fast, let him fly. The curses he shall have, the tortures he shall feel, will break the back of man and heart of monster.
Think you so, sir?
Not he alone shall suffer, but those who are germane to him. What wits can make heavy and vengeance bitter. Though yet 50 times removed, shall all come under the hangman. As there be a great pity, yet it man, besides the king, to acquaint yourself with all. Here's a man that'll do it.
He seems to be of great authority. Clothed him, give him hold, and though authority be a stubborn bear, he is oft led by the nose with gold. Show the inside of your purse to the outside of his hand, and no more ado. Remember, stoned and flayed alive!
And please, you, sir, to undertake the business for us. Here's that gold I have. I will make it as much more and leave the same man in pawn until I can meet you.
Do I have no time to promise?
Aye, sir.
Well, give me the money. Tell me, are you a party in this business?
In some sort, sir. But though my case be a pitiful one, I hope I shall not be flayed out of it.
That's the case the shepherd's son. Hang him! He'll be made an example of.
Comfort, good comfort. To the king and to our strange sons, you must know, 'tis none of your daughter nor my sister. We are gone else. Sir, I will give you as much as this old man does when the business is performed, and remain, as he says, your pawn till it be brought you.
I will trust you. Go to the seaside. Go on the right-hand side. I will but look upon the head of all of you.
We are blessed in this man. I may say, even blessed.
Business. Who's provided from us?
I see now. If I had a mind, to be honest, Origin would not suffer me. She dropped puddings into my mouth. Now, important was a double occasion. Go. And a poor chance towards my master good. Who knows how that may turn back to my advancement. I will bring these two bowls, blind ones aboard him. See if they can fix the short weekend. And that's the king concerns nothing.